All right, so let me tell you a little story. Basically, I've been unleashed onto the local charity shops. I've been, what's that thing monks do? Like, is it abstain? I think I got that right first time. Abstain. I've abstained from the charity shops because they're just too much. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. They're just far too expensive around here now. Used to be able to go in and pick up like vintage toys, figures for like 50 pences, you know, and now they're literally wanting £3 for stuff. And it's like, seriously, I can get it on eBay with postage, and that's what they're doing. They're making things eBay prices, and it's like, look, if I want this thing, chances is that I'll go on eBay or online and find it. The chances of me or somebody else who wants it just walking through the door, you kind of, online's the world, and this charity shop's, like a very small section of that world, and they don't seem to realise that they're not, unless they're actually putting the thing on eBay or online to sell, in which case, well, anyway, it's a bit, and I don't like it. So anyway, I went round the charity shop today and had a bit of time on my hands, so I could really have a good rummage around and a good feel around and stuff. So managed to find some what I thought was pretty good stuff. First couple of ones, there was like things like the small packets of Lego Chima stuff, like £1.49, and I'm thinking I wouldn't even pay £1.49 in the shops for it, so I'm not going to pay £1.49 in a charity shop for it. Found some moshi cards, which I was like, moshi cards, but again, there was quite a lot in the folder and stuff, but it was like £1.50, and it was like, I got a massive stack for like next to out of the car boot. So finding stuff that you would like for more than you want to get. Anyway, so I'll start with what I picked up last and then move on to what I picked up first last. So the last thing that I picked up was this. It's a charity shop, which it's not one that even when I go around them, when I used to go around them lots, it was always one that I kind of didn't go around very often because it's quite a bit out of the way from the rest of them. And what they've done now is they've put like shelves in the window on two sides of the building. So you go along the corner and look at the toys and things they've got in the shop, that you've then got to go in the shop and then kind of go through the racks of the clothes to pick the stuff out of the window what you want. And like where they've got it, it's just like used bras and things. It's like, it's a bit, I feel like Frodo when he's trapped in Shelob's net web, trying to find like good things out the window, and obviously people who are outside can see wrestling through bras trying to reach things out the window. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure you're supposed to ask them, but that would take a little bit of my entertainment for myself out of the day for one. So what I found, what it was get to the point, man. Right, I seen some stuff in the window and was like, ooh, and kind of ran straight in the shop. And when I went in the shop, I was then trying to look at the stuff in the window from inside, which you can't see because and seeing this. Now I have seen one of these quite a while ago now, but it was this year in a charity shop, and it was similar price. I think maybe slightly more expensive than this. This was £2.95, and it had like all of its bits missing, nigh on bar like the front or the side type of thing. This was missing laces and stuff. This, from what I can gather, the actual outside has one piece missing off the top, but inside it's got an absolute ton of other things in there, so that kind of makes up for it, type of thing. So, and this was the type of toy that you would see the girls having. This is a girl's toy back in the day, but even back in the day for a girl's toy, look at this. It's blue, it's yellow, and it's red. If this was made today, it would be pink and cream. So that kind of tells you how like weird the gender in toys have gone these days. Don't get me started on that. This is a charity shop video, not get gender in toys video. But it was always one that like you'd see other kids having, and it was like, yeah, that's pretty cool like that. I always liked things that had stairs and stuff. So it was always one that I looked on and sort of thought I quite like that, and kind of wanting to grasp back some retro kind of vibes and feels. It feels very nice to finally have the old boot back. And look, it's even still got its strap on there, look. Strap on. So there we go. Pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. Made by Matchbox in 1983, just for people who want a bit of information. So the thing that I saw in the window, which made me run into the chopper shop, was, well, initially it was this. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Hot Shot Power Cycle Stunt Set. And it's made by Marchicon. And it was £1.79, and it is brand new mint in sealed box. Because whoever got this for Christmas in 1994 obviously really didn't want to play with it. It's pretty cool, and it's, you know, it's original Power Rangers stuff, so who wouldn't want that? So, pretty cool. I may open it and do a video. Maybe. I may say all sorts of things and never do them. The other thing that I had was this, which is the Blue Rangers Cycle and thingamajiggy. Now, this possibly was mint in sealed box, but it is a little bit crushed and stuff, and this is popped and stuff. But it's still, I mean, it's not in the worst condition, certainly not. And it is complete. You just have his gun, which I was kind of quite surprised by. And again, that was also £1.79, although the sticker I think was on there. Type of thing. So happy days. Pretty chuffed with that. Now then. Well, the one thing that I did see early on, and I sort of thought, oh, that's kind of good, was a mint in box Small Soldiers, the kind of the fat guy with a rock for a hand and his hammer and stuff. And I was like, oh wow, like, let's play it cool, go and see how much they want. And they'll probably want 15 quid or something stupid like that. Don't know what the going rate is, but thought they're probably going to want more than I'm going to want to pay for that. And went and looked, and it was in the Tombola section. I just thought, oh no, like, right, how am I going to get this thing? So went over and just sort of said, what's the crack, like, you know, any chance of buying this type of thing? And I was just like, no, it's in the Tombola thing. You buy 5 tickets for £1, and if it ends in a 0 or a 5, you win a prize type of thing. And I was like, oh, so like, you know, 0 and a 5, you win any prize, you can pick your prize type of thing. And they're like, oh yeah. I was like, champion. So there's me quid, and kind of like looking at the basket and then trying to pick like what looks like a 5 or a 0 and these wrapped up little raffle ticket type of things, and picked one out which looked like it had a 0 on it. Unfolded it, 0. I was like, oh, get in, look at that. £1, I've just won it for a quid, and I've got 4 more goes to go to win some other tut that I don't even want. And the guy's like, because I'd been talking to this old lady obviously to start with, and this guy come over and he's like, oh, like, have you won type of thing. I was like, oh yeah, like, just help myself type of thing. He's like, oh no, you've won this. Apparently, even if it has a 0 or a 5 on the end, the other numbers correspond as well, which I kind of thought was going to be the crack. But when you ask specifically if it's the crack, and they lie to you to get your money off you, you kind of feel a little bit annoyed about that. Now, obviously, you know, I'm not the type of guy who's going to stand there in the middle of a charity shop and throw a hissy fit. But, you know, I did kind of explain that was a bit sort of shocking and stuff, and blah, 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 and basically, like, are they going to swap it over? Kind of, oh, no, they're going to do anything. And I just thought, well, how much is it going to cost in these to get everything and just take the full wall off them and just be like... And I just thought, it's probably going to cost us like 30 quid. And would I pay £30 for, like, a Small Soldiers thing? No. Like, you know, a quid I was more than happy to pay. 2 quid, 3... We're starting to push it now. Like I said, I don't know what they're worth. I mean, it could be worth 30 quid for all I know. I don't know. So yes, so I have this. So it hasn't even got the bow on it still. You know what I mean? Like, the bow has come off it. So I do feel sorry for whoever's going to get this off me for Christmas. There you go, Ma. There's your Christmas box. Apparently it's a perfume set. So let's see what I've got. Ooh, wow, look at that. It's wild rose raspberry leaf, and you get all sorts, a bit of soap, some sugar, lotions, and a towel. And what the hell's them? I don't know what they are. toilet fresheners. So there you are. Could have been a small soldier. Turned out to be a piece of poo. Just going to check if this is still recording. I hope so. I bloody hope so.